What? Finally, we got the Mafex Wolverine, and this is the second release of this figure. I'm so happy to finally get this figure in my collection. I got it overseas, and it's from a company called NinninGame.com, I believe. I will leave their information on the description. So if you want to order from them, just to let you know, I ordered this and it got here in less than a week. I want to say it got here like in like a few days actually. So they were really good with the shipping. And I do have some more on order. The Cyclops. If you're interested in the Cyclops, I see that they're going to be getting some stock. So you might want to check them out if you missed out on that Cyclops, because I know the aftermarket is pretty expensive. And this Wolverine also, I think Big Bad had this Wolverine for a little bit, but it sold out pretty quick. But yeah, got this guy finally. We're going to open him up. We're going to take a look at him. And yes, we got another X-Man. Just real quick, we're gonna look at this box and go over some of the artwork on it and stuff. First of all, let's start here at the bottom. Wolverine, X-Men, Marvel, Mafex, and you have Medicom toy. Got some side art with the Wolverine logo up on top, and he is number 96. See the X-Men logo on the bottom. And then you see some more artwork here on the back of the action figure itself. Yeah, man, this is so cool. And I wanted to say also thanks to Sir Dork, who actually posted information about NinninGame.com. And he's pretty credible, so I went ahead and ordered from this store that he recommended. And I was not disappointed with the shipping time. Came pretty quick. Okay, let's pop this open. Here is our Mafex stand. It came in back of the clamshell. Sorry about that. And then here is like your certified genuine product, the licensing paperwork. So get that out of the way. And then here he is in the clamshell. All right, here we go. Got a pair of claws, some hands. Oops, they all came out. Okay. So much for trying to be careful, but we should be okay. We're going to look at him in a little bit. Take a look at this face. Looks nice. There's just a little bit of yellow bleeding onto the black right here, but not too bad. Maybe not. Yeah, well, it's a little bit. It's not too bad. Okay, cool. And then here's the unmasked face portrait. It looks good. I like it. He's got those hairy eyebrows. And then he has the sideburns coming down. It looks good. I like it. Very cool. So far, so good. Okay, so here is his cowl. This would go with the face I just showed you. Pretty flexible. Alrighty. And then his one set of his hands. I like the color of blue on this. It looks pretty shiny actually. Looks good. And then the claws. These claws look freaking cool. And they're long too. They're long as freaking longer than the other any of the other Wolverine figures I have, I believe. They look good. Nice silver paint on it. Pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna go to the figure now, and let's take a look at the Mafex Wolverine. Finally have them in my collection. Let's remove all his plastics. Let's get this trash out of the way. And let's check out his face, starting with that face. Looks good. Damn, there's some serious butterfly joints on this one. Very cool. A lot of movement on these Mafex figures. You do see the little break up there in the tiger stripe, but understandable. You're going to get that if you want some posability. And these shoulder pads are painted like pretty nice too. There's like a nice metallic blue to it. And you also see on these stripes here, they have like a metallic blue color to it. And then same deal on these on the sides. So these are actually like a blue color. They're not black. So they match more his gloves and his what do you call these? His Speedos. They match these. They match the boots. The boots look nice. And you have some toe hinge. I like that. So I took a chance with this company. Never heard of them. And I went ahead and ordered. This is my first one to come in. And I have Psylocke coming pretty soon, hopefully. So I'm adding to my Mafex X-Men. And then this is his movement on his head. He can look down about that much. And he looks up a good amount. You want him to look up because he's a short guy, so the Wolverine's going to be looking up at a lot of his enemies. And then his midsection. Some nice abdomen movement and some nice twisting. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. This is a very nice figure. The belt looks very nice. It's painted nicely. The legs Check that out. Very nice. Oh man, I love this Mafex Wolverine. I can't wait to get my Psylocke and then eventually that Cyclops, because I did miss out on some of the first releases of, for instance, this Wolverine, Cyclops, and Psylocke. And then on his elbows, same deal. You have a lot of bend on here. And then you do have a bicep swivel. That's freaking sweet. And you do see a lot of detail on his arms. You see the arm hair. I don't have the first one to compare him to, but generally a lot of, from what I hear, is a lot of these Mafex reissues, they do a lot of upgrades on them. I don't know exactly, exactly what type of upgrades, but I hear from a lot of people that, yeah, they do a lot of upgrading and fixing, and that's cool that they do that with the reissues. So maybe instead of jumping on Mafex right away, we should just wait for the reissues, I'm thinking. But yeah, this guy, he's freaking nice looking. I dig it. Such a cool figure. I want to see how he looks with the claws. So I want to put these suckers on. Let me take these hands off. Let me put his other, his claws on for you. Here we go. So sweet. And he does have some good wrist bend. Check that out. You see that? Some pretty good wrist action there. Some wrist movement, the hinge. And then it's a given, it's going to turn. But the hinge is nice on this. Yeah, this guy's freaking sweet. Just in time. I'm ready to watch the X-Men 97 third episode. Let's zoom in on this guy a little bit. Such a cool figure. And his arms, check that out. Some very good range of motion on this Wolverine. Okay. So you're gonna turn at the bicep. I was trying to see like if his arm does a 360, but there we go. We just had to break it up a little. Alrighty, sweet. So we got the full 360. Awesome. Yeah, that's how it works. This is a really dope figure, man. Do some cool posing with this shit, man. Check that out. You know what? Let's put another head on him. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, I like this one better. He looks a lot better. Let's do the X. Sick. Look at that. Oh yeah. I love it. Love me some X-Men. Amazing. Let's see how far he can do the splits. Good amount. Check that out. What do you guys think? He looks pretty neat, man. I seriously like this figure. Let me put on the cowl with his unmasked face. But I definitely, this is my favorite face so far. Just like that. Oh man, this figure's fun. Yeah, I like this figure a lot. This might be one of my favorite Wolverines. I don't know if I'm just being like a nerd because he's new, because I have like so many Wolverines, it's not even funny. Yeah, let me get some other figures and we'll go side by side and compare them. Here's Wolverine next to the Mafex Jean Grey. And I can tell you by looking at both of these, they match like really good together. The yellow might be a little bit off on the Jean Grey from the Wolverine. I think the yellow's a little brighter. But as far as the blues look very identical. The same type of shine on them. And these look good together, man. I can't wait to get Cyclops. I'm definitely gonna be collecting the whole Mafex toy line. And I know they have a Gambit too on that same website that I told you. And the Gambit is available. So if you missed out, I think the Wolverine's available right now. If you guys missed out, go and order it before it sells out. Yeah, let's get some more figures. Okay, here he is next to my Mezco Cobra's Destro. And you do see the height difference. Wolverine is shorter, as he should be. This Destro actually should be taller. So just to give you an idea, Mezco kind of gave Destro the short end of the stick. But yeah, let's get some more figures. Here he is with the newly acquired Angel. So you got both of these guys in the Danger Room. By the way, I did do this custom Danger Room. I'm not done with it yet. I'm going to touch it up some more. But for the most part, I'm happy with the results. I could take some photography now with all my X-Men that I have. But these two look good together in the Danger Room. You can add some more, take some pictures. Freaking sweet. What the hell? How did Merman get into the Danger Room? Just to give you a size comparison though, do you see the Masters of the Universe are about 5 inches, so Wolverine is right about there where he should be. I want to get one more figure just to do another size comparison, and then we'll close it out. And here he is next to the T800. I think it's the T800, the Terminator. And yeah, this figure is freaking sweet, man. I totally dig this Wolverine. Happy with my purchase. Everything looks good. I don't see any type of major defects. Maybe just like a little bit of paint mist up on the ear part, but not too bad at all. I mean, really, it's just like something very minor. I mean, it doesn't even look bad. This Wolverine's a freaking badass. All right, guys. So definitely this figure is one to get. Don't miss out on this figure anymore. I think this is the second edition release, and I don't know if they're going to release him anymore after that. Um, don't miss out on this figure. He's definitely worth it. And I know they had like a lot of QC issues with the first one, but I assure you that this one is, I don't see any issues with it. It looks fine, moves great, highly posable, just different looks you could give this guy. He's like such a badass figure. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know there's a lot of reviews out there, but I just wanted to do my little take on it, because I did miss out on it back in the day. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one. Until next time, later.